Distorted View Daily proudly presents a dramatic reading of a sexual fantasy from an online message board.
Be taking a shower. Wash ass with shower head. Little spray of hot water shoots up my hole. Feels good, man. Do it some more. Couple of wet farty bubbles squeak out. Get hard. Push shower head up my ass and spray boiling water on prostate. Balls starting to twitch. Suddenly, I'm ejaculating semen and diarrhea. Boiling diarrhea shooting from my mouth and nose. Bathroom flooded with septic, half-digested food and semen. Sister comes in, starts writhing on the floor, massaging semen mixed into her vagina. Don't you ever knock?
Hey, freaks, it's Wednesday, February 13th, 2019. Coming up on the program today, prostitution and pizza just don't mix. Plus, Jesse Lee Petersen versus beta cuck liberal gamers. Assman strikes back, and sexy on a children's parade route. All this coming up today!
Move by your spirit upon Timmy Boo!
Rape my boy pussy! Rape my boy pussy!
Did you shake it up? Did you shake it up? Oh yes, fuck me like a ditch pig whore.
It's the Distorted View Show with Tim Henson.
All right, hey freaks, Tim back here with you for the Wednesday podcast. Got a great one for you today. Lots of audio to share with you, but I gotta mention this at the top of the program. The food situation in my household is out of control. Lord Douche is hiding food from me. I'm not that fat where sweets have to be placed in lockdown. Listen, I think I'm pretty normal when it comes to food consumption. Lord Douche is a straight up freak. He'll buy something, I don't know, like as an example, he'll buy like, Little Debbie zebra cakes. He would never buy that, but let's use that as an example. He would buy these zebra cakes and maybe 2 months later get around to opening the box and trying one. That's not how I operate. I don't think that's how most people operate. You got a good week or two before that food is completely gone, devoured. When he does get around to like opening a bag of cookies or something, he'll have one, or maybe two, and then put the cookies away and forget about them for another 2 fucking months. Again, that's not how Timmy Boo operates. There's a reason people go grocery shopping like once a week. It's because, they eat the food they purchase. I'm always suspicious when Lord Douche offers me up food. He's like, hey, do you want these Archway Christmas cookies? First of all, I was like, where the hell did those things come from? I'm sure I've raided the pantry numerous times and never saw any Archway cookies. Every time I fall for it, though, I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll have some of those. Thanks for offering. And I don't know why I haven't learned my lesson yet, but so I start eating these cookies, and he left them out, which is very unlike Lord Douche, right? Like, he left them out on the table, kind of like encouraging me to eat these things over the next few days. Now, these are these like special Christmas variations. I don't remember what they're called, cashew nougat or something. They're like powdered, right? Powdered sugar on top. Oh, they're so good normally. But this last time I was like, maybe it's just because I haven't had the cookie, for a long time. You only get them once a year. They only come out wintertime. So it's been, at least a year since I've had these cookies, but I thought, they taste a little funny. Finally, I look at the package to see what I'm dealing with here. They were from Christmas 2017. I'm eating 2-year-old cookies. That taste in my mouth that I was questioning, that's the taste of must. If that is a taste. It's just musty. And that's the tip of the iceberg. I'm sure you guys remember, or longtime listeners of the show, remember when I moved from Columbus to Cincinnati a year ago. I and my friend, while Lord Douche was at work, we were going through the kitchen, packing stuff up, and we found food from 2008. He purchased this food before I even knew him, and he still hasn't gotten around to eating it. And obviously, my friend Amy and I threw all that food away. Really, we threw anything that was expired. And when he found out, he went crazy. He's a big conspiracy theory guy when it comes to food expiration. That's how they get you to buy more food. You're always throwing away this expired food. It's perfectly good, though. Meanwhile, these cans of green beans are bulging. Other cans are empty. They're evaporated. Whatever liquid was in there is long gone. Who the hell knows what happened? Maybe it was acidic and just ate through the can. Maybe it's been in the cupboard so long, it evolved and escaped through the can. It grew legs. The man is crazy, and he's trying to kill me. Notice, I never had any heart problems before I met Lord Douche. It's probably because he's feeding me all this expired food. I've got parasites eating my heart, or like worms wrapping around my ventricles. That being said, I will eat shit that tastes funky as long as it's not expired. I went to the store a couple weeks ago because I'm eating these chips because Lord Douche hasn't opened them. The 2-week expiration is past, and I'm eating these things. So I went to Meijer. I'm looking at the bag right now. Meijer, which is a grocery store chain, and I bought their brand of tortilla chips, kind of like the generic version of Doritos, but this is the zesty cheddar variety. And I've never tasted anything like this before in my life. It's like powdered feet flavoring. You know those pet eggs? Those little... They look like cheese graters, and you're supposed to rub them on your feet to accumulate all the dead skin. Like sprinkling that on a tortilla. Anyway, so I was like, oh, this is nasty! So the first thing I did, of course, was look at the expiration date. And I saw that the food wasn't expired, so then I thought, oh, this must be how they're supposed to taste. And then I continued to eat the whole fucking bag! Even though it was disgusting, but just in my mind, I'm like, oh, this is what they were going for. This is the flavor they wanted. As long as this is how it's supposed to taste, I'm on board. I will shovel this garbage down my gullet, and I'm as happy as a pig in shit doing it. Maybe it's good Lord Douche withholds food from me. All right, like I mentioned, I've got a bunch of audio to share with you today. First up, a gamer who gets very pissed off. Just, the situation of losing. His girlfriend is sitting next to him, and she takes the brunt of his anger.
I don't give...
He sensed that he was losing, and so in rage, he flipped off the console and restarted.
I said you didn't lose yet. Hold on, you have the eyelash on your eye. It's gonna go in your eye, and it's gonna hurt.
Don't try to be cute. He's pissed off. I can sort of understand where this guy's coming from. I've been in that position before. You're super pissed off, and then someone's like, hey, what? Why? It's just a game. Like, shut the fuck up.
Don't move. Oh my goodness, I'm just trying to help you.
Yeah, he's pulling away every time she tries to grab his little eyelash. Whatever.
Fine, I hope your eye starts crying.
You got him good there. Oh, he's playing some Street Fighter game. Street Fighter 4, I think.
Tired of the same fucking fags joining my shit.
Hello.
That was footsies my ass, you fuck. Look at this fucking man. I tell you, I ever find out who you are at a tournament, I'ma beat the living dog shit out of you, motherfucker.
Again, he's using pretty harsh language, but he is reading an email that he received on Xbox Live, and the subject of that email is, that was footsies, you black faggot.
I swear, I catch you at this tournament, I'ma beat the living fuck out of you. I'm not playing. I'ma pick your ass up, slang you, I'ma ragdog you like a fucking worthless ass skinny human being. Tell me that again, dude.
What you gonna do?
Tell me what the fuck I'm gonna do. I'm not fucking around.
You're not putting hands on no one.
Dude, get the fuck off my stream, dude. Seriously.
It's like, who is this guy?
I'm not playing.
I'm guessing he only acts like this on stream. He's a pussy in real life.
Stop you.
With his girlfriend,
Play your game. Relax.
Get the hell up. Don't tell me what the fuck I'm gonna do.
The chat is pretty sympathetic towards the woman, although they continue to agonize the streamer. What's his name? Low Tier God? Insinuating that the girl is actually his sister.
Yeah, I'm streaming with my motherfucking sister next to me. Stop asking me stupid fucking questions. The fuck? Are you fucking blind?
I smell a comeback. Pull this down, report.
Who the fuck streams with their goddamn sister? Who the fuck does that?
Someone in the chat wrote that she deserves better than him.
Deserves better? So you can get with a little guy named Alex? Go kill yourself, you short man syndrome motherfucker. You wish you could be me, bitch. Suck a dick.
Doesn't this violate some Twitch rules or something? I didn't think you could talk like that on there anymore.
You ready? Fight!
Y'all cut the cam because you motherfuckers don't deserve to see a camera. She went and laid on the bed. Did nobody do shit to her, you stupid motherfuckers.
Oh, we've lost our cam privileges.
Talking about don't hit her and all that stupid ass shit. You motherfuckers are stupid.
Well, you were getting pretty riled up.
No.
It does seem kind of easy to get under his skin. Again, though, I'm the same way. It's childish, but I've thrown controllers. I've threatened to get physical. It's just so frustrating. I know those little Japanese kids are cheating at Mario Kart. Like they're cheating. I know it. Sometimes I'll be playing Mario Kart. The race will begin, and someone will have a power-up, it seems, before they even hit one of the blocks. I'm like, how did you get that? Cheating. Oh, yeah, this guy's getting upset over, like, fighting games and stuff. I get upset over kiddie Mario Kart. Me against a bunch of 12-year-old Japanese kids. I won't play international anymore. They're too good. Like, in Splatoon and stuff, I stick to North America. I can hold my own against those dum-dums. Hey, there was a, what they call a Nintendo Direct today where they announce a bunch of games and shit. The strangest announcement was that Nintendo is all in on this Battle Royale trend. They announced Tetris 99. That's right. You against 99 people playing Tetris at once. It's not exactly Fortnite, but I guess it's something. All right, moving on. Have you heard of Big Mama's and Papa's Pizza? They're a regional chain, mostly found in Southern California. Well, a few years ago, they were holding an American Idol-style competition to find the star of the next Big Mama's and Papa's commercial. They posted all of the auditions on their YouTube channel, and whoo boy, did they get some weirdos. This reminded me a lot of Stairway to Stardom for some reason. Here is the first audition. This guy was pretty normal.
I got the sausage and green pepper. I love sausage, and it's hard to find good sausage. Okay, you know, this is sausage, not Italian flavored hot dog.
This guy is kind of obsessed with the sausage. He gets stuck on the sausage.
And this is what I got today, the sausage and green pepper. Great sausage. It's hard to find good sausage, but good sausage.
He can't even say sausage.
What do you think you get? A piece of bread with ketchup disguised as tomato sauce?
Uh-huh.
Cheese so rubbery you can bounce it? No. You get a quality slice. Good ingredients, good sausage.
Back to the sausage.
And let's talk about delivery.
I love that they didn't give anyone lines to read. It's like, just talk about the pizza. The next audition is from Ralph Lucas.
My name is Ralph Lucas, and I am part Italian.
We've got a pizza expert here. He's part Italian. He knows what he's talking about.
And my family was decent Christian Americans who incidentally were in the mafia.
Right? Now I kind of actually do think he knows what he's talking about when it comes to pizza. His family was in the mob.
Well, it was not called the mafia in the 30s. It was called the Black Hand. My aunt ran all the numbers in prostitution in Cleveland, Ohio. She's the only one in the whole family that had any money.
You realize you're auditioning for a commercial here. They're filming you to appear in an ad for their family business. Don't talk about the mob and prostitution.
And my father was a boxer, a bisexual boxer.
What the fuck is going on here? Here's how you handle a pizza audition like this. Hi, my name is Tim Henson, and I just got to tell you, I love pizza, and I've never had a better slice than at Mama's and Papa's Pizza. Their crust is out of this fucking world. Pepperoni stacked edge to edge. Just talking about it got my mouth watering. You gotta try Big Mama's and Papa's and Pizza. Like that. Just talk about how great the pizza is. We don't want to know about your bisexual boxer dad or your mom who's running the books for prostitutes. Stick to talking about the product.
That had any money. And my father was a boxer, a bisexual boxer. He liked very young girls and older men. And he got kind of angry when my mother remarried. He shot at my stepfather twice. And when he was attending a bar, some guy made the mistake of hitting him, so he shot and killed him.
All right, listen. Is this a plot to a movie or something? This guy has to be pulling our leg, right?
Unfortunately, the guy was black, and this was in the 60s, so there was rioting in our town. But my father was found not guilty, and life went on.
It just keeps getting worse.
I'm here to talk about pizza. This is Mama's and Papa's pizza. And being part Italian, of course, I love
that he fucked up the name. He got out the part about his dad shooting an unarmed black man and getting off scot-free beautifully. The name Mama's and Papa's Pizza, though, tripped him up. So then, then he talks about the pizza. It's pretty normal. Takes a bite of it.
As I said, my aunt ran all the numbers and prostitution in Cleveland, Ohio.
Back to that now.
And I'm sure she would have loved this pizza, too.
Prostitutes love the taste of Big Mama's and Papa's Pizzeria. Ding! I don't know how you top that. I've got one more. This is audition number 8 of 28. Jeremy.
How's it going? My name's Jeremy Ebenstein. I used to live in New Jersey, and now I'm out here in Los Angeles. Well, what appealed to me about this audition? Well, isn't it obvious, man? I mean, come on, look. Here, could you get a shot of this?
Oh, he's a ham.
See? Need I say more? I mean, no wonder the Ninja Turtles had such super ninja powers, man, because they ate all this great pizza.
Oh, I'd rather hear about some old dude's mom being a whore's accountant. He does try to do a lot of ad-libbing, though.
And I'd say you gotta come here.
I like that.
Bring your own mama and papa. Treat them or let them treat you.
Then there's just a straight minute and a half of this guy chewing his pizza and eating it.
Oh!
And making noises like that.
Ow!
Okay. I don't think he booked the gig. I wonder who the winner was. Couldn't find that information. Real quick, before we get into the news, oh yes! Jesse Lee Petersen is back! If you don't know that name, you're in for a real treat. This guy hosts a radio show, yet can barely talk. It is fascinating to listen to. He's a black guy, and the only reason I mention that is because he's also a hardcore conservative and Trump supporter. On this particular episode, the clip I have for you today, he invites a video gamer to come on and talk about his liberal views. I guess they're going to have a little debate.
I have with me in studio Destiny, right?
Yeah.
That's the gamer. That's his name online, Destiny.
I have with me in studio Destiny.
Jesse Lee Petersen cannot get past this name, right? He's obsessed.
Right?
Yeah.
How did you get the name? Is that a lady name?
Yeah, kind of. I made it when I was like 9.
You call yourself Destiny?
Well, in real life, I call myself Steven, but online, I go by Destiny. Yeah.
Oh, so your real name is Steven?
Yeah.
But online, you pretend to be a woman?
No, Jesse. That's not how this works. That's like his gamer tag or whatever. That's his alias.
Yeah, that's a girl name.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it is.
Do they know you have a girl name online?
I don't think most people see it that way online.
Do they see Destiny as a male name?
I guess so, yeah.
Amazing. Destiny is a Twitch streamer, a gamer, and YouTube personality who also cover politics and philosophy. His website is destiny.gg.
Does the G stand for girl? He's really hung up on this girl thing.
And how long have you been a liberal?
Probably 5 to 6 years, maybe.
And you were a conservative prior to becoming a liberal?
Very much.
And what made you become a liberal?
I got a little older, a little smarter.
Oh, you
grew out of it, yeah.
And you were tired of being a man?
I was tired of being an idiot, but...
So you woke up one day...
And we're off and running.
I'm tired of being a man. I want to be a liberal.
I think there are plenty of men that are liberal.
Not real men.
You really think so?
Men who are liberals are betas.
What do you mean? What is a man to you?
I'll tell you in a minute. That's a good question. I wanted to ask you first.
Again, Jesse Lee gets hung up on this. Do you know what a man is, or what is a man is to you? And then starts asking about his parents.
That's your opinion. So you don't really know what a man is. Did you grow up close to your mother?
I grew up equally close to both parents.
Who were you the closest to, your mother or your father?
I'd say it was about 50-50 on
Yeah, don't take the bait, right? You know, like Jesse Lee was waiting for him to say, like, yeah, I'm closer to my mom. Ha ha! You a bitch! So he's like, no, I grew up, my loving parents. I grew up equally loving them the same.
Who were you the closest to, your mother or your father?
I'd say it was about 50-50 on both.
So you were 50% daddy and 50% mama?
Exactly, right down the middle.
So are you half man, half woman?
I don't think that's how male or female works.
How does this guy have a radio show? What kind of comment is that? So let's see. If you loved your mom and your dad the same, that means you half woman, half man. No, Jesse Lee. Finally, we get an answer. What is a man? Jesse Lee is going to tell us.
A man is a male who turned to man. He grew out of malehood and became a man, and he is a man that loves God with all his.
A man is a man. A man is a man is a male. He's saying so many stupid things. It's mind-boggling.
Treat all people the same because he has no anger. He loves what's right. He leads people in the right way to go. President Trump, and I'm sure you would agree, is a perfect example of what a man is. A man even loves his enemies because he has no anger for anyone. Would you agree that President Trump is a real man?
I'm not sure what you mean by man. I heard you describe a bunch of things that have nothing to do with men.
It's his nature. He has an obligation of being right.
I think men and women can be correct or incorrect about things. I don't think any of those things
This goes on for 40 excruciating minutes. I will provide a link on the show notes today because I think you might want to watch this.
To be right. I mean, literally, live right, be right, and lead the way. That's his duty. Would you agree to that?
I mean, if that's his duty, he's doing a pretty poor job of it right now.
Them words are going to piss off Jesse. All right, and with that, let's get into the crazy, bizarre twist and fucked up news right now. All right, if you're not yet Sideshow members, what are you waiting for? Help support this stupidity. Go to superfreaksideshow.com, sign up, become a true and honorable freak, and get full access to the entire archive of shows, well over 3,000 programs. Plus, every week we do exclusive shows. Yesterday we did an exclusive podcast. Tomorrow, another exclusive one. Great time to sign up. $6.99 a month, even less when you opt for a quarterly, semi-annual, yearly, or lifetime membership. Of course, all major credit cards and PayPal accepted. Other ways to support the show, maybe you can just spare a buck or two a month. That would be great. We've got a Patreon account. Patreon.com/DistortedView. Check that out as well. And thank you to all of my patrons and, of course, Sideshow members. You are the reason this show continues. 3 very quick stories now. First up, if you're wondering what the fuck today's featured image is over there at DistortedView.com and SuperFreakSideshow.com, let me explain. A woman has married a zombie. I'm sorry, I didn't finish. A zombie doll. She married a zombie doll. This isn't a horror situation. This is a mentally ill person situation. A woman has married a zombie doll after falling in love with the creepy birthday present and boasts her world is now finally complete. This reminds me of the story we read not too long ago about the woman who married a ghost. Not only did she marry a ghost, but she went on TV to talk about it, and then she dropped a bombshell. They're trying to start a family. And then, like, a month later, we read a story that she was getting a divorce from the ghost. He's just so distant. I'm not sure of the actual reason for the divorce, but the constant possessions and leaving a trail of ectoplasm throughout the house had to have played a part. I'm cleaning slime off of everything! The banister, the walls! It never ends. Ghosts never pick up after themselves. You've seen horror movies, like Poltergeist and shit. They make a mess. Very dirty entities. I was going to say people. Let's try that again. Felicity Cadlick, 21, from Massachusetts, wed the inanimate doll in September last year. Okay, so it's not a real wedding, of course. Like, if this was in a different country, like Kenya or something, I'd be like, oh, maybe you're allowed to marry dolls over there. wouldn't even question it. But I know for a fact you can't do that shit here in the U.S. All right, so she wed the inanimate doll in September last year after saying they had a normal and intimate relationship. Now, if you look at this doll, the zombie doll is of a child. It's not like a full-grown, like a man zombie. It's a child zombie. Looks like a little Asian boy with that haircut. You are into some sick shit, bitch. All right, the ceremony, which took place in Tiverton, Rhode Island, cost Felicity about $500 and was also attended by 4 of her family friends and 8 of Felicity's other dolls. So wait a second. There were more dolls in attendance than family and friends. That says all we need to know, I think. Why can't I say Felicity today? Felicity said she wed the love of her life, Kelly Rossi, who Felicity says is 37 years old. Images of the wedding show her in a white... So that's a female doll? I don't know what the hell's going on here. Images of the wedding show her in a white dress, lovingly embracing the creepy toy, dressed in a tuxedo, and her profile description reads... Kelly, the doll, is the most valuable one. She's been my world for years. Ha ha, she's a dyke. A video of the ceremony shows Felicity's other dolls standing at the altar and Felicity picking up Kelly for the matrimonial kiss. The pair's connection is so deep, Cadlick even has the doll's name tattooed on her arm. Cuckoo. Bananas. A Facebook image shows that in a mutual display of devotion, the doll also has Felicity's name inked on her arm. Cadlick has had boyfriends. Bet you they were asshole. They were mean boyfriends. Considering the path she's on now, they must have really fucked her in the head. All right, Cadlick has had boyfriends and acknowledges many do not understand the connection she feels. Although she was given Kelly when she was 13... She was fucked in the head as a young child, wanting a zombie doll. It's not a normal thing little kids want, right? It took her 3 years for their love to bloom. So she was 16. That's when she discovered that the doll's fist was small enough to fit up her pussy, I guess. She first set eyes on the doll on a creepy doll collection website. The Mail Online reported her saying, it wasn't until I was about 16 years old that I started to get feelings for her, but it was something that I kept on trying to deny. Our relationship was on and off since I was 16 because I would tell myself that it was wrong and I would break it off. She added, ultimately, I just couldn't give up being eaten out by a zombie. That cold, dead tongue on my clit sends shivers down my spine every damn time. Cadlick says that she regularly caresses the doll and she feels safe in her presence. Friends and family opposed the union and reportedly in the past wouldn't allow Cadlick to bring the doll when they went out. But like all great love stories, Cadlick ignored those who fought the match and apparently married her creepy zombie doll. Walking Dead, more like Walking Wed. I said, Walking Wed. All right, again, check out DistortedView.com and SuperFreakSideshow.com for a picture of the bride and groom. More like Bride and Doom. You know, groom, Doom. Second story we have for you today. Oh, this one just happens to come from our most fucked up state. Say it with me.
Praise Jesus. Give me hallelujah. Down home of Florida. Did the moon was all day. Florida is a moon was all day. Praise Jesus.
Thank you very much, Jesse Lee Petersen, for singing that song. The story comes from Fort Myers, Florida. Police arrested a pair of homeless people for having intercourse in public near a children's parade on Sunday. I get you're homeless. You don't have a lot to live for right now. But would it have really been that hard to find an alley to go fuck in? Maybe an unused dumpster or something. Instead of near a children's parade, near a Snoopy float. Have you no shame? 47-year-old Bernadette Colatarchi or something and 58-year-old Philip Daly are charged with lewd and lascivious behavior, and it's not their first time. According to a Fort Myers police report, just before 5 p.m. on Sunday, an off-duty officer was driving several participants of the Junior Edison Parade of Lights home after the event in downtown Fort Myers, when the children saw the pair having sex on the sidewalk next to the roadway. They couldn't have just, rolled into a ditch or something? That'd at least, give you a little cover. I guess when you're homeless, and I don't know if this is true or not, I'm just sort of assuming it's, you don't get laid a lot. So you're going to want to grab every opportunity you can. On the flip side, maybe the homeless are getting laid a lot by other homeless people. They all have so little to do, you know what I mean? You want to keep warm. Friction will help out with that. Have you ever been homeless? I'm talking to you freaks. If you've ever been homeless, call into the voicemail line and tell me your sex stories. How often were you getting laid on the streets? Or on parade routes, whatever. Responding officers arrived to Main Street just east of the Fountain intersection and found the couple lying down on the sidewalk with their genitals exposed and the man thrusting his hips. The officers ordered them to stop and put their clothes back on. Colatarchi denied that they were having sex and claimed they were just dry humping. So calm down, even though their genitals were out. It's not dry if your cock and pussy are out. Officers say the couple appeared very intoxicated during the booking process. How are homeless people having more fun than me? It's not fair. During the booking process, Daly claimed that he and Colatarchi liked having, quote, sexy. That's like Little Caesar's pizza. No matter how many times Little Caesar says pizza, you can't convince me that what that fucking shit is pizza. Pizza. No, that is not pizza. Pizza. No. Sexy. Nothing sexy about that. Both suspects have extensive arrest histories, with Daly being arrested 8 times in 2018 and Colatarchi 11 times. That includes an arrest in September for also having sex in broad daylight. That's her thing. Get off her junk, man. Her red, inflamed, scabies-infected junk. Final story we have for you today. It is a DV update. You may remember the saga of Dave Assman. Mr. Assman has been trying for years to get an Assman license plate, but fucking Saskatchewan won't help him. They say his name is offensive, and even though legally that's this dude's last name, it's still a bad, naughty, offensive word, and most motorists driving by won't realize, oh, that's Dave Assman. It's just his last name. No, they're going to think that it's, just Assman, some guy with an Assman license plate. When it comes to celebrating his family name, Dave Assman probably, or he pronounces it Assman, doesn't he? He said his family's like German or something. He refuses to take no for an answer after Saskatchewan government insurance denied his latest request for an Assman vanity license plate. The Melville man had an oversized decal designed to replicate the license plate in question, and then he placed this giant sticker on the tailgate of his white Dodge Ram pickup truck. If you want to see that picture, I posted that over there at Facebook.com, Facebook.com/DistortedViewShow. I'll try to put it in the notes as well. Assman, actually pronounced Assman, said he appealed SGI's decision on Tuesday and received a message around 4 hours later that his request had once again been rejected. Then the railroad worker took action. Quote, I could have got a plate for the front, but I really wanted a vanity plate on the back of my truck, Assman wrote. See, I hate to say it, but I'm kind of a sarcastic ass. And, well, I just wanted to go big. A big ass, man. In addition to the giant green ass man across the tailgate of his truck, above Assman is the word Saskatchewan, and below, land of living skies, just like license plates there have. Assman first tried to put his name on a license plate in the 1990s. That application was rejected for profanity. I think they're too worried that people are going to have hurt feelings about something that is complete nonsense, Assman said. Even if it wasn't my last name, who's going to get hurt, really? Like we reported during the original story, SGI spokesman Tyler McMurtry said the agency generally errs on the side of caution. Even if a word is someone's name and pronounced differently than the offensive version, that's not something that would be apparent to other motorists who will see the plate. So there you go. Well, now they can't miss Assman. It's way bigger than a normal license plate, right? Because it's across his whole truck. Congratulations, Dave Assman, for your victory. That, my friends, is your Distorted News for Wednesday. Let's do a couple voicemails and get the hell out of here. Love to hear from you freaks, and there are many ways to contact the show. show@distortedview.com is my email address. Send along links to news stories, pieces of audio and video you think might be good to feature on the show. You can also find me all over social media at Distorted View on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook.com/Distorted View Show. Hey, real quick, I got to mention this, YouTube.com/Distorted View Show. I've been posting audio clips in video form. So you guys can share that. You know, if you find something interesting on the show or funny or whatever, share it with your friends. That's what it's there for. Someone called into the voicemail line recently and suggested that we do this, so I've been posting probably about 3 videos a day, 2 or 3 videos a day. That's really just audio from different segments from past episodes of the show. So check that out. Spread the distortion that way. We also have a Discord. There's a link over there at distortedview.com. Almost 1,000 freaks over there. We're like 25, I think, freaks short of 1,000 members in our Discord, which is very, very cool.
Hey, Tim, it's your pal Tyler. I got a question for you. So, for years now, you've been doing this thing at the end of the week where you say, guys, thank you so much for a great week of programming.
Yes.
Or content or whatever.
Yes.
Why do you thank us for it?
Because you guys are the reason this show continues. My Sideshow members make this all possible. You guys submit wonderful news stories and funny things for me to discuss, either in email or Discord. So the show is as much yours as it is mine, my doing, you know what I mean? So that's why I thank you guys for a great week of programs, and I wouldn't be here without you. So lay off my junk, asshole. I'm saying it to be nice to you. It's for you.
Chico! Hey, Tim, it's Sideshow listener Nova, your other furry listener.
Oh, furry listener.
I don't know if you're aware of this.
Are you the furry listener that created that wonderful Tumblr commemorative coin picture or pictures? That was amazing.
But,
although I don't know if he's a furry, right? That person?
There has been a video that's been put on YouTube called Shrek Recreated or Shrek Reimagined.
Yeah.
It is the entire runtime of the first Shrek film, but it is entirely done by over 200 artists, and they all recreate a specific scene from
I think I've heard about this.
the movie, and it's put together. And it's actually really interesting, because, like, David Libtard from Tim and Eric is in there, a bunch of other people. But the most important one is that Christine Chandler, Chris Chan, has a scene in the Shrek movie, and it's amazing.
Timestamp, please. I need that.
Because she, I guess, did this scene, but she doesn't remember a lot of the lines or anything, so she's just going through it and like, oh, yeah, and then this guy said, I don't remember what this guy said, but then Shrek agreed, and then...
That sounds crazy and dumb.
I don't remember this guy's name, and it's terrible, and it's hilarious. So you should check that out.
I think I will.
I don't know if you got my email, but I sent you a video of a crazy flat earther lady that lives across the street from me. And it's some good content. Go check it out.
Did we play that on the show? He sent this message back in December. I'm still in December. I'm sorry. We're getting there. Don't worry. There wasn't a lot of calls that came in January, so I think once we get through December, we'll get caught up pretty quickly. Hey, that reminded me of, they did something similar. A bunch of artists, I don't know, filmmakers or whatever, recreated the first RoboCop. And each of these people like took one scene and made it in various ways or whatever. And there is an amazing scene. I think it's on Vimeo because I don't think they could post this on YouTube. You know the scene where A woman is walking down, I don't know, an alleyway or something, and a couple of guys grab her, and they're going to, like, rape her or something. Or, you know, steal her purse. I don't know what they're going to do. Either rape her or steal her purse. I think rape, right? Because in the remake version, it's so great. RoboCop actually blows off the guy's dick, and then other guys start coming. Like, other criminals start running into the scene with their dicks out. And RoboCop just starts blowing away like 50 or 100 penises, and there's close-ups of dicks exploding. It is fantastic and hilarious. You should check that out. I don't know. Just do a search for RoboCop cock scene remake. I don't know. Google will figure it out. They're really smart, that Google. All right, that is all the time we have on this edition of the show. I want you guys to email me, show@distortedview.com. Distortedview.com is our official website. Voicemail line for you, 206-666-4463. That's 206-660-GOD. Is it okay?
I love sausage, and it's hard to find good sausage. This is sausage, not Italian-flavored hot dogs. Great sausage. It's hard to find good sausage.
Spread the distortion. STD, tell all your friends about the podcast. Don't forget to rate us and review us on iTunes. Guys, thank you so much for a great program today. Ha-ha! Yeah, sticking it to that asshole who called in. If you're not Sideshow members, you're going to miss tomorrow's program, which is going to suck. No, the show's going to be great. It's going to suck if you missed it. So you should really sign up for the Sideshow. Ooh, I really fucked that one up. Otherwise, I will see you back to end the week with the Friday program. Until then, have a great day. Bye, everybody. Valentine's Day, the most romantic of all holidays. That time when you not only tell your loved one how special she is, but you also show her. Treat the most important woman in your life like the little bitch that she is with Adam and Eve's Sport Sheet Doggy Strap, the doggy-style sex position aid that'll help you penetrate deeper and help her hit her G-spot. The Doggy Strap is just one of about 20,000 adult products at adamandeve.com. Toys for him, toys for her, adult movies, lingerie, bondage gear, lubes, condoms, and more. For a limited time, get 50% off just about any item when you use promo code FREAK. That's F-R-E-A-K. In addition to 50% off, you'll also receive 6 free movies, a free mystery pack that includes an item for him, a special toy for her, and something I think you'll both enjoy. Finally, free shipping on your entire order. It's all to celebrate Valentine's Day, so act quick. Use coupon code FREAK at adamandeve.com.